Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as per the title guys, you can see in today's video, we're going to be talking about the Dusty Deion Sanders and Karrueche trend. Y'all know just recently, Karrueche, she decided that she was going to post a video because the dust bucket himself, Deion Sanders, he was facing some health complication and she wanted us to know, I guess, that they were in a relationship. And even though this woman, she was by this loser side the entire time, this male is coming out here now refusing to acknowledge her. This right here, black woman, is exactly why I continue to tell y'all. Whenever you see one of the lowest hanging group of society with the woman that they deem to be so much better than y'all, trust me and believe me when I say it's all a facade, because at the end of the day, even though these men like to come out here and claim that these women are the epitome of what a woman should be, at the end of the day, they're not giving them a better version of their little dusty self. Every group of women that are delusional enough to get involved with the lowest hanging fruits of society, at the end of the day, they're all getting the same dusty result. Nonetheless, guys, listen to this clip where this interviewer asks this male about he and Karrueche, and then listen to his response.
Did y'all see the interview where Deion Sanders was asked about Karrueche sitting beside him doing his health scare?
Everyone seen Karrueche by your side
Yeah.
during your hospital visit. Everyone
got
wants to know what
Hey,
that friendship is about.
we got a bad connection. I got a bad. I can't.
You gotta go. Say it.
I get that privacy matters. He's a public figure. Not everything needs to be explained. But here's what rubbed me the wrong way. The way he dodged the question was just so distasteful. He could have just said no comment. But a sarcastic bad connection, then abruptly just ending the conversation. For some people it might be funny. To him it might have been damage control. To me, it seemed like a public dismissal to a woman that stood by him in one of probably the most scariest and darkest times of his life. And this is exactly what some women experience. You hold a man down behind closed doors. You pray, you nurse his wounds, you sacrifice. You can stay up all day and night. And the moment he's better, the moment he's back in the spotlight, he suddenly forgets everything you've done for him. Now all of a sudden you're invisible. And I'm not saying that he needed to tell the whole world that they were together or the details of their relationship. He didn't have to come and profess his love to everybody, but a simple acknowledgement of his gratitude would have sufficed. That cost him absolutely nothing. And if the roles were reversed and a man stood beside a woman during her lowest times, you already know social media would be applauding him like he's the last real one left. But when a woman does it, she's expected to stay silent, humble, and in the background. It's the erasure for me. It's the public disrespect, but private loyalty. Some of y'all got to do better.
So, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. And just like this commentator here say, he could have simply say no comment. I don't really want to talk on that matter. But this male, they will literally go to any extent, not how to acknowledge the women that they claim to be so better. Don't you guys think that is so ironic? Because think about it in this way, guys. If me, one of the lowest hanging group of society, I think that because of my African feature, I feel like because of my skin tone, I'm literally at the bottom. And this is why I continuously go out here seeking these women that had I not had my $5 more, I already know that these women wouldn't even give me the time of day. And do I blame these women? Absolutely not. But instead of these males sitting down, analyzing, thinking about these type of stuff, they will be coming out here literally saying the most disgusting, disrespectful thing about you as a black woman, while simultaneously them coming out here and attempting to uplift the group of women that they're still gonna go out here and they're gonna dog out. Oftentimes, we will see these males dogging out the woman that they claim or their preference, even worse than they tend to do us as black women. And when I say us, trust me, I'm saying this very loosely because there's no way on this planet, on Mars, on Jupiter, that any of the lowest hanging fruit of society would ever in their little dusty years have any type of access to me. Nonetheless, guys, y'all already know I also had to bring a few comments on here for you guys. So as y'all can see, the first commentator said he let her post herself at the hospital with him. It was weird that they did not interact with each other in the video, crying and sniffing. He knew people would have questioned. He could have maintained his privacy and not put her in his video. Weird again, because regardless of them coming out here saying that these women are the best thing since sliced bread, at the end of the day, these males treat literally every group of women the same way. They're always the dusty common denominator within the whole mix. The content creator responded by saying, "My thought exactly. He could have said he didn't want it out there. No cameras, please, but he wanted the attention. This is a clear indication of a performative relationship while he remained emotionally detached, because at the end of the day, these males, the only time that they be thinking about actually having someone is when they need diapers, and Deion Sanders, he's literally knocking at that door as we speak. So regardless of them coming out here having this woman by their side, they don't really want to come out here and acknowledge her, even if it's their preference. This one say, I agree. This one say, maybe it's holding something sacred. Nobody business but their own. If they wanted it to be something sacred, why put it out there in the first place? The content creator responded by saying, I get that he wants his relationship to remain private. No, he doesn't. No issue with that. It wasn't the lack of response. It was the way he responded that was the issue. He should have just said no comment and let it at that. I thoroughly agree. This one say, yep. Content creator say, this was so sad to me. This one say, I agree with you 100%. This one say, girl, this was unbelievable. This one say, leave the man alone. Everything don't need to be criticized. Yes, the hell it does, because once again, these males are continuously coming out here pedestalizing these non-black women. This is precisely why I think that it is imperative for us as black women to continue to come out here to talk about these stuff, because at the end of the day, the only reason why the lowest hanging fruit of society tend to dangle these women within black women face, unfortunately the black women that are interested in them, is because they want us to feel a certain way. So yes, we should absolutely be criticizing these type of stuff, because at the end of the day, if these women are so much better, if these women are Becky with the good hair, they're the spicy Latina, they're the ling ling that cater to y'all, then why do you guys continue to give every group of women the same dusty result? She responded by saying, it's not about attacking him. It's about how we treat the people who stand by us in our darkest moment. Silent or deflection in public, especially after someone being loyal privately, can feel dismissive. We're allowed to talk about that. Absolutely, we are. And we're going to continue to talk about it. Y'all pick Misha can go in the corner and cry, because at the end of the day, the group of male that y'all be copying out here caping for so hard, do y'all not know, pick Mishas, that had y'all been on fire, these male, instead of them spitting on y'all, they will probably throw more gas on that? Nonetheless, this one here responded by saying, I am sure he handled it the way he wanted to. One say that what she get because she was cool with his ex and worked for her, so I hope she was embarrassed. And again, we always have these pygmishas coming out here and trying to blame the woman for these low-hanging fruit of society action. When are y'all pygmisha are gonna come and put the accountability exactly where it belongs? Why are y'all continuously coming out here blaming women for the action of these despicable male? These pygmishas be coming out here auditioning so hard, and at the end, these lowest hanging fruit of society are still not picking y'all. This one here responded by saying, never be a man's CNA. This one say he look funny, and that he does. But ladies and gentlemen, once again, black woman, I need y'all to get it through your head that regardless of what the lowest hanging fruit of society say, regardless of what they do, when it pertains to the dusty relationship that they continuously come out here and be trying to pedestalize, because we already know it literally only a matter of time before it all comes crashing down. Because at the end of the day, the lowest hanging fruit of society can only be who they are, regardless of them coming out here and saying that these women are so much better, these women are feminine, they're fit, they're submissive, they're not combative, they will support them when they're down, in and out suffering. At the end of the day, as y'all can see, every group of women that get involved with these male, they all are getting the same dusty relationship. This preference, Karuchi, she was out there crying her eyes out only for this male, now that he's better, for him to come out here and not even try to acknowledge her. And again, that's his prerogative. But if y'all wanted to keep it sacred, as someone previously mentioned, y'all wouldn't have put it out here in the first place, because at the end of the day, he was the one that decided that he was going to put her within his video. So if y'all didn't want the attention, why put it out there? Nonetheless, guys, this is all that I have to say on this whole dusty predicament. What are your thoughts and opinion, or please get in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.
Black women, it's time to hold ourselves accountable, because we are reaping what we sowed. We have lied and gassed black men up for centuries, letting them think that they are kings with no kingdoms, letting them think that they are the emperor when they are naked. And now we are dealing with the consequences of those actions. Instead of being honest with black men and requiring them to do better for not only themselves, but the community that they helped create, we have allowed them to tear it apart and then put it back together quietly behind their backs, and then still let them get the credit for it.